here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map. And certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster. And that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the field? All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier, when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And you talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps in the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the finish. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspinall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Great!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This will be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Getting them out here.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an arm bar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
That was a slick transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Aspinall's right back to the full mount.
Great submission defense on this play.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Great round. Okay, you're doing great at out-positioning him on the ground. I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the count. Big right hand. Checks that left foot. Beautifully timed takedown attempt, and he gets it. Aspinall's in half guard. Attempting a choke now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. It looks like he's getting close to his arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. There it is, now he's running out.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so...
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Changing the position.
Aspinall's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Aspinall getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponents decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control. Oh, man, he's effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
Great job landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut.
All right, take a seat.
We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
We expected a bloody fight. We knew this was going to happen. We expected that war. Refocus.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful leg. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one.
Oh, hip toss to get him down.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
This is where he wants to be. Using a lot of good movement.
Right down.
Nice. Now he's going full mount.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Right back.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage. Oh!
He got him! Jeez Louise!
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, the Great.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may, proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and he got the finish.